children, let's start with chapter number 13, that is early phase of nationalist movement. So let's study about the nationalist movement. क्या हुआ? Rise हुआ Indian nationalism. So the revolt of 1857 was the first attempt of Indians towards independence against British rule. Revolt inspired many Indians. People started realizing that the British government है, it's deliberately worked towards making India poor and back. So they realized the need for an organization to educate Indians against the policies of the British. So what are the social and religious reforms? So for a country to prosper, the ideas and the beliefs of the people have evolved with the changing time. So in the second half of the 19th century, जो wave थी आपकी freedom movement की, it started in India, and many educated Indians had fought against the social evil that existed in Indian society, such as sati pratha, caste system, child marriage, and female infanticide. Right? Some of these former were Rajaram Mohan Roy, Swarchandra Vidyasagar, Swami Dayanand Saraswati, Swami Vivekanand, and we shall know about such people who devoted our lives to bring social and religious reform in the society. So we have Raja Ram Mohan Roy. He was born in 1772 in a rich family of Bengal. He strongly criticized idol worship and meaningless religious rituals. He worked as a religious and social reformer, formed against the evil of Sati Pratha, and what he propagated widow revenge. So he started Brahmar Samaj and to put an end to cruel rituals and suppress such situations in the society. He demanded that women be given right to inheritance and proper education देना है girls को, right? And he opened various schools, and he is regarded as the father of Indian Renaissance, right? Then we have Swami Dayanand Saraswati. So Swami Dayanand Saraswati was born in Tankara, Gujarat, a wealthy Brahmin family, one of the most important social religious reformer in India. Swami Dayanand Saraswati founded Arya Samaj, a society of nobles, in 1875, and he fight against child marriage. So he also established gurukuls to impart Vedic education. He worked towards the equal rights of women and right to education. इन्होंने जो वेदास हैं उनको किसमें ट्रांसलेट करा था? संस्कृत टू हिंदी, to make them easy for all, right? Then we have Pandit Ramabai. Pandita Ramabai was born in 1858. She laid the foundation of the women's liberation movement in the India. She spoke against gambling, drinking, and other evil habits that destroy families and also encourage widow remarriage. Right? Now she established Sarda Sadan and a home for widow, poor and needy women. Rambai wanted women to be self-confident. He चाहते थे कि women self-confident हो, independent हो. And he founded the Arya Mahila Samaj and the Pune Seva Sadhan. And what she offered? Vocational training to women. Now Vinoba Bhave. So we can say Vinoba Bhave was born on 11 September 1895. महाराष्ट्र में इनका जन्म हुआ था, and he became a symbol for the struggle of good against evil. And he gave up his high school studies in 1916 and became a enthusiastic follower. Right? So he was jailed several times between 1920 and 1930 for his anti-government activities, and he served 5-year prison sentence in 1940 due to active participation in non-violent war. So in 1958, became the first recipient of International Ramon Mangaswamy Award for the community leadership. Now formation of Indian National Congress. 1885 में formation हुआ Indian National Congress का. Dissatisfaction of the educated Indians combined with the support of some established Englishmen AOE. जिससे क्या हुआ? Foundation हुआ Indian National Congress का. The first meeting of Indian National Congress was held at Mumbai. Main objective क्या था इसका? आप क्या establish करोगे? Indian National Congress was to promote national unity and safeguarding the socio-political rights of it. Right? So some of the prominent leader of the Congress were Dadabhai Naoroji, S.N. Banerjee, G.K. Gokhale, Madan Mohan Malviya, M.G. Ranade, and Baroddin Tayyar. And they did lot to arouse the national spirit of people. Within the Congress, there were two groups holding different ideologies towards the Britishers, and they were moderates and they were radicals. Right? We have Bipin Chandra Pal, Bal Gangadhar Tilak, Dadabhai Naoroji, and Madan Mohan Malviya. So moderates or early nationalists जो थे, they believed in methods of patience and persuasion. The radicals felt that strong action was needed to make the British understand their problem and desired to free. So जो बाल गंगाधर तिलक थे, they coined a famous line, freedom is my birthright and I shall help. Now, partition of Bengal. So, the Indian National Congress day by day become a strong and truly national organization. The whole country looked towards it for guidance and they made the British afraid. In order to weaken the national movement, what happened? The British government again adopted the policy of dividing and they partitioned Bengal. And what he announced that in 1905 by Lord Curzon, the Viceroy of India, the main objective of partition was to create rift between Hindu and Muslims. Right? Now, Swadeshi and the boycott movement. So, let's study about the Swadeshi movement. The partition of Bengal resulted in countrywide protests. So, in 1905, the International Congress launched the Swadeshi and boycott movement to protest against partition of Bengal. It was decided to boycott British goods and what to use? Indian made or Swadeshi goods. The British clothes were burned at many places. Women and students also participated in the movement. The British could not face this movement. British face नहीं कर पा रहा था and they had to abolish the partition of Bengal. उन्होंने क्या करा? Abolish करा partition of Bengal. Revolutionaries. The wave of nationalism has already spread across the country. Some people believe that violence should be fought with it violence. They were called revolutionaries. Khudiram Bose, an 18-year-old boy, was hanged under the British for revolutionary activities like Bhagat Singh, Chandrasekhar Azad, Veer Sarvakar, Sukhdev, Ram Prasad Bismillah, B.K. Dutt, and Jatin Das and Asfaq Khallah Khan. They are the prominent revolutionaries and many of them laid down their lives for the sake of our mother. Right? Now we have impact. जो First World War था उसका क्या impact पड़ा? So, the First World War broke out in 1940 since India was still under the British control. Many Indian soldiers were sent to war to fight and a lot of Indians lost their life. बहुत सारे ऐसे Indians थे जिनकी life lost हो गई इस war में and British had incurred heavy losses during the First World War और what they introduced new taxes जिससे अपने वो loss को क्या कर सके cover कर सके. So to coercive policy of the British only strengthening cause of Indian freedom which become reality under the leadership of Mohandas Karamchand Gaندhi. This is all about in this chapter. Hope you understood. Let's meet in the next class. Thank you.